My hands look like this because of this. Now, you see, even before the whole kind of toilet paper shortage, I used to just get in there because I like a hands-on approach. Because, you know, nothing feels better than doing a hard day's graft with your own hands. Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen, and today we're going to be taking a look at Aged Like Wine, a subreddit for things that have just stood the test of time and have just matured perfectly as time has gone on. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it and you'll see what I'm talking about. Star Wars Rey Palpatine theory, published on the 10th of December 2017. Congratulations, you're a prophet. You see, I've not watched the latest Star Wars film, and I've seen so many of these posts now that I don't think I even need to watch it anymore. I've learned all about it through context from all these posts. That's not a good thing. I'm watching films through Reddit posts. Oh no. TJ Wayne Jordan posted, the entire country would shut down before Tom Brady would play for a team like the Buccaneers. LOL. Now, you see, I don't watch much of the sportsy ballsies, okay? But I get this because we're on lockdown. Ooh, that's a funny. I don't know anything about sports. Made this in 2015, but I feel like it was meant for 2020. Straight out of toilet paper. Now, this is an age-long problem. This isn't a new thing. All right, it's just been exacerbated in the last couple of weeks and months. All right, toilet paper is possibly one of the most valuable resources that we have in modern society because nobody likes it when it's more chocolate than cake, you know? Ugh. Derek posted on Twitter 3 years ago, pro fighting tip, sneeze on your knuckles before a fight in order to inflict poison damage. Now that is insidious, but that's also implying that he also has open wounds, because otherwise it's just like rubbing a booger on someone's chest. It's a little bit weird and a little bit gross. At least cut them up first. Do more bodily harm before you do this. Don't do that. I've done the math. Killing 31,646 people would save the same amount of oxygen as planting 20 million trees. I worry about you sometimes, Candace. Now, you see, maybe COVID-19 is like the second phase of Mr. Beast's plan, plant the trees, but just the trees wasn't enough, so maybe, just maybe, he realized we need a new plague. Who am I kidding? Mr. Beast is an amazing guy, but I'm on to you. Hoping someone builds a time machine for Steve to go back and dance with Peggy. I'm crying now. Okay, bye. Considering how many theories there were about what Endgame was going to be about and the plot points and all that, time travel was like one of the big ones, and now everyone was like, a lot of people were agreeing, yeah, that's most likely what it's going to be, and it was right. But in the end, he deserved that dance after everything he did. Damn, that was a good film. The next Outbreak, We're Not Ready, by Bill Gates, a TED Talk. This, what? When did... From 2015. What the hell? I need to go watch this now. You know, I really do admire Bill Gates. Like, he has all this money and he's actually putting a lot back into good causes like charities, environmental work, scholarships, all this kind of stuff. But if you want to really have a good little, if you don't know about it yet, go Google spend Bill Gates's money and you can just get a kind of a scale for just how much he has. If he truly wanted to, he could own a high majority, if not all, of the NFL league. Like everything, if he truly wanted to, with lots to spare. Go and check it out, it's quite interesting. Wonder what February has in store. And that was only January. 2020, you are setting yourself up to be a hell of a year. And we thought the last couple of years were bad? What's the next step after a global pandemic? Well, only one way to find out. Let's just keep going forwards. Good old Shen Comics. Things we're bringing back in the 2020s. Flappers. Art Deco. Impending economic devastation. The Charleston. Yes! With everything kind of starting to come back full circle, it kind of brings to mind that saying of those who fail to learn from history are condemned to repeat it. If this is the cycle we're in at the moment, I hope that the current generation and future generations will bring us out of this cycle and just take us to where we need to be. As Luma would say, as a society. Oh, I freaking hate myself. Can someone tell me the exact crime I need to commit to get put on house arrest because legally having to cancel plans sounds incredible. Well, Rob Fee, let me tell you something. You don't need to anymore. We got 3 weeks of reprieve. So figure something else out in that time, alright? Earth's richest woman in 2021. Well, considering this is Aged Like Wine, this doesn't really fit the subreddit, but all I'm going to say about this is that all that requires is just one leaky roof, and that's all just turn into slush. Oh, I want to make a fort out of that. Oh, you could just spend all the time in there, be super comfy. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could eat it. If you could just poop in there. I mean, you just use part of the walls. Oh, that'd be amazing. State of Decay 1 called it back in 2013. Christopher, you know what weirds me out about this whole thing? All the toilet paper disappeared in the first few days. Food, medicine, ammo, that all makes sense. Immediate survival and yada yada. I mean, plasma TVs and sport cars I get. Some people just dumbasses and they think, hey, free stuff. But I really want to know who walked out their front door, looked upon the end of civilization as we know it and went, man, I'm gonna have to take some shits. Better stock up on 2-ply ASAP. Toilet paper is a modern day necessity that so many people are so reliant on they don't know anything other than how to clean their butt. So it kind of does make a little bit of sense that people are panicking and being like, I need to keep my bums clean. So when the world is ending, I guess some people just want a little bit of that comfort. Just, the world's not exactly ending right now, so all those hoarders out there, stop, cease, be gone, stop what you're doing, don't be dumbass. Okay, this one says, buy toilet paper, in a truly gigantic font. I hate to think of the horrific event that led to a reminder of that size. This whole video is just going to be all about toilet paper and pooping, isn't it? That's what the whole theme is right now. And I don't think I want this. I'd like something a bit more interesting, rather than giving you all a shitty time. Fortune cookie given the facts, social events have a lot to offer at this time. More than you want. More than anyone wants. How to Stop an Epidemic by Wendover Productions. Well, it would have been nice if they could have prevented it entirely, but at least now they're taking steps to try and curb it down, and we're working, there's like a cure, it's now in the testing phases and all that kind of stuff before it gets done. That's going to take a few months, or maybe a year, or more, but hey, like, things aren't as bleak as everyone thinks it is. I mean, things are, at the moment, from when I am recording this, Wuhan is almost back to normal. Like, you know, the most hard-hit place is starting to normalize again. So, there is hope. Stop being bleak, you bastards. Last year, Jacksepticeye put, can I voice Irish the Hedgehog? Then Sonic Hedgehog replied, absolutely. We just need to create him first. He better be voiced by Jacksepticeye. Oh, they made a promise. They better uphold it. I want this to happen.
Hi, it's Lumo, in editing, here to tell you guys that the reason why this is on Aged Like Wine is because they did it, the absolute mad lads.
Not sure if it counts, but a decade later, these words resonate louder than ever. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. That was a terrible impersonate. That wasn't even an impersonation. I just tried to put on a stupid voice, and that, I feel bad. What the hell was that? So I'm sorry, Heath Ledger Joker. That was an abomination. I might just delete this. Lumo, I'm leaving this up to you. If you want to leave this in. Oh, I know that was abhorrent. So apparently Phineas and Ferb released a song called Squirrels in My Pants. Simp to guys and the park. Oh my god. Were Phineas and Ferb the original simps? Oh, no, they aren't. The Simpsons were. I mean, it's literally in the name. Never mind. Shop like it's 2020. Download the new My HEB app. I just had to look this up. Apparently, it's an American privately owned supermarket chain. It's the future. I mean, a lot of people do their shopping online nowadays. So, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, it's not this aged well. Yeah, because it was just the natural progression of things. Woxy Boxy posted, I just want a Switch Lite so we can call it the Light Switch. All right, I like that. Well, your prayers have been answered. Wasn't there that novelty gag item that came out for like last Christmas, which it was just like a light switch with a Nintendo icon on it? And people were like, it's the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's tacky and dumb. And it probably led to a few children having a really crappy Christmas as well. You've got a Switch! A light switch. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. That was so funny. Now I'm going to go into the corner and cry. Waiting for the sales of Corona beer to fall down because some stupid people relate it to that. Yeah, that happened pretty fast. That actually happened really fast. Corona beer shares dived 8% this week amid fears of getting coronavirus from drinking it. People are dumb. People are dumb. On a video about Joaquin Phoenix's best performances. Next Joker? Oh, yeah. I mean, you called it, The Don. You called it. We got it. And I actually still need to watch it. I've been told it's a really good film, but I don't know. Something about it is just kind of like putting me off from watching it. But I reckon if I do watch it, I'll really enjoy it. So, I don't know. I need to get to it. Courtney Love's prophetic message in 2005. Do you have any advice for a young girl moving to Hollywood? If Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private party in the Four Seasons, don't go. That's not prophetic. That's just her kind of giving a subtle hint. Because considering at the time, like, Harvey Weinstein was like, he was a big wig in like the Hollywood scene. Going against him was like career suicide. Ooh, she tried to warn us. Courtney Love, you tried to warn us. On Drama Alert about Onision 3 years ago, Chris Hansen walks in. Onision, why don't you have a seat right over there? Now, I've not been following this whole Onision thing. I've only been getting a little bit of information from here and there. But Lumo has been... Oh, he has been following this, and... oh, if he had this post, I am sure he would have gone on a big thing about this. Like, he is knowledged. From Minute Earth, why do bats carry so many diseases, like coronavirus? Published on August 4th, 2014. Now, you see, I thought coronavirus was a whole new thing. I thought this was like a recent mutation of like an old virus or something. I'm gonna go watch this and educate myself on what this actually is. Found this comment on a YouTube video showing an Easter egg in Skyrim. Eventually, there'll be an Elder Scrolls game where you can travel the whole of Tamriel and beyond. That was 1 year. I think it's 1 year before ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, was announced and released. So, it did age like wine, yeah, because it did happen. It did happen. In the comments for the piano/violin version of the Green Hill Zone theme, this better be in the new Sonic movie from 1 year ago, and apparently it's in the Sonic movie. Is it in the Sonic movie? All the comments are saying this, and dude, that's fantastic. I'm taking this as a case of a fan, this is like fan-made music, and the creator's just like, yes, that's it, that's what we're looking for. Because I love it when that kind of stuff happens. This was predicted as far back as 1997. Sonic movie, it's cool. Back in those days, they were trying to make franchises and trying to do as much as possible with their characters and their IPs. So, I mean, of course, if they're going to make something like Sonic, which was like big for the Sega Mega Drive and all that kind of stuff, of course they were going to try and make the figurehead into a film. Like, they had comics, they had cartoons, they had a bunch of stuff. So movies, yeah. It's just, I'm just surprised it took so long for it to happen. This 1,000-year-old katana looks as good as it did the day it was made. Okay, now, that has aged like wine. The craftsmanship and everything, that's good. That's good stuff. Intricately made things that just are upheld and kept in pristine condition. That's top notch. From Animal Crossing New Leaf, this spot is too close to the cliff to build a house. I'm the mayor, remove the cliff. I've had this saved ever since New Leaf came out, and now, 7 years later, the prophecy has finally come true. In New Horizons, you can terraform the area. I'm having so much fun with New Horizons. It's just being able to sit down and relax and just, it's just good fun. From October 31st, 2010, I bet Nintendo would add a frickin' piranha plant to Smash Bros. Roster before they ever put Waluigi in it. You're not wrong. You, sir, are a prophet. Risk Computers. From where? Oh my god, when is this from? That's an old magazine. But yeah, they predicted it. Like, they predicted having like smartwatches and whatnot. It's always interesting to see how, like, from the past, how much they predicted where things would be going and how accurate it is. This is true aged like wine. Anyway, that's all from Kalbus for today. If you liked the video, consider hitting the like button and maybe even subscribing. It helps us keep making content for you every single day. If you want to see more aged like wine, there'll be another video on screen in just a few seconds. Anyway, I have been Zen. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the very next one. Have a great rest of your day.